Well, good morning and welcome to a rather dreich, misty and murky Kinloch Leven. So if you've been watching the most recent videos, you'll probably agree that I'm due conditions like this. I've had it way too good recently. And the plan for today is to do the 4 Munros on the east side of the Mamores, the 4 that I've got left in that range. Now the Mamores is a group of 10 Munros just south of Ben Nevis, and it offers some of the best hill walking in Scotland. Nice rocky ridges and a little bit of scrambling. So yeah, I'm hoping by later in the day this fog and mist is going to clear and I get some views at the top of these 4 Munros. So anyway, I'll pick you back up once I've made a bit of progress today. So as I started to gain some height, the clouds started to clear and there was this view of Loch Leven beginning to show itself through the cloud. So I'm making quite good progress now, so I'll give you a quick update. I'm just at this lovely wee loch here, but the walk so far has been quite atmospheric. The clouds have been coming and going, just showing the tops every so often. So yeah, it's been great, but behind me you can see the ascent towards the first Munro of today. I think from here I can actually see the next 2. I think that's number 2 over there and maybe even number 3 up in here. So yeah, it's going to be quite a long day again today, but things are looking good weather wise, which is a bonus. Well, there it is, the first Munro of today. So there it is, Munro 186 in the bag. So this is Sgurr Eilde Mor, and it's 1,010 metres high. I think it means big peak of the Hinds, something like that. Fantastic views up here, but it is threatening to rain behind, so I'll quickly try and show you the views up here. What a stunning viewpoint this is up here. It does look like that rain's getting close, so I'll try and hurry this up, but behind me you can see to the grey corries. It looks like it's within touching distance from here. Out to the left hand side, however, is Binnein Beag, which is the next Munro. It looks tiny compared to the Munros around it, but there is a fair amount of descent and reascent to get over there. So like I said at the start of the video today, this is a fantastic area for hill walking. Rugged mountains and nice ridges, which you can see. You'll maybe just be able to pick out the final 2 Munros for today in the distance. And I think they're actually the 2 highest as well, so it's gonna be a tough end to the day. But anyway, I better make the descent down towards the next Munro. So the clouds are starting to clear now and I can see the next 2 Munros, so I'll show you what lies ahead. So from here I take this little path across there, up to Binnein Beag, back down, and then I'll be going across to Binnein Mor. it looks quite a bit higher than Binnein Beag from over here. It actually looks huge. There's actually a couple of figures on the top of it. I don't think that my camera will be able to pick them up though. Right then, I've made it to this lovely little loch just below Binnein Beag. You can see directly behind me. The sun has came out and it's now a glorious day. As you've seen, I put a little bit of sun cream on, try and prevent myself getting burnt for once. So anyway, it's a couple hundred meters ascent up to this one, and then I'll be returning this way, and the next Munro is actually just behind the camera. I'll give you a quick look at that just now. So I'm not going to film anything going up here, but I'll catch you at the top of the second Munro of today. Oh, there it is, Binnein Beag, Munro 187, and this is 943 metres high. It feels tiny compared to the mountains around it. As you can see, Binnein Mor towering over me in the distance. But Binnein Beag, I think, means the little peak or the little mountain. A fantastic viewpoint though. So I'll try to show you some of the views up here. Well, there's the rain starting again. Typical, every time I get that camera out, the rain starts. But behind me, you can see some of the highest mountains in Britain. Big Ben Nevis, still in the cloud, out to the left-hand side. Directly behind me is the two Annex, which I'm still yet to do, still in the cloud as well. But yeah, fantastic. That is a spectacular mountain. It does make this one that I'm on just now feel tiny. So yeah, that is the way ahead. But the group of Munros I'm on today, I think I mentioned it earlier, are known as the Mamores. It's a fantastic range of hills. There are 10 Munros here, and I've only got 2 left to do, then that'll be them complete. But there is a bit of a reason that I chose this group of 4 today, which I'll tell you probably near the end of the video. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be a tough pull up to the top of that Munro. Right, so I think that's me spent long enough on this Munro. It's time to head to the third Munro, and I think it's the highest Munro for today. For the next part here, you kind of had to make up your own route towards the top. So I'd strike up onto the ridge here and then take a left towards the top of Binnein Mor. Right then, that's me up on the ridge of Binnein Mor. Have a look at this. A nice little ridge walk to the top, and the views back to Binnein Beag, fantastic. So I think that's the hardest bit of today done, ascent wise. It's a little bit more between 3 and 4, but I think that was the worst bit. I actually feel pretty good. I think my day on Ben Starav has certainly upped my fitness that little bit. And this is seeming actually not too bad in comparison to the best RF5. So yeah, not long till I'm at the top of Munro number 3. There we go, Munro 188, the highest of the 4 that I'm going to do today. So this is Binnein Mor. I think it's 1130 metres high. That means the big peak. Quite an exposed sort of summit up here. So I'll quickly show you the 360 views from here. So as expected, the rain is on its way already. But from here, I can see back to Binnein Beag down there, and it does look tiny from this angle. Fantastic ridges spurring off in most directions, and over there is the 4th and final Munro today. Yeah, that looks like rain coming towards me now. Okay, so I've spent some time up here now. I've had some lunch. Look at them views over the Mamores back to Gruagaichean. And yeah, the weather though looks like it's going to deteriorate behind me, so I'm going to make my way to number 4 just now. There it is, the 10th and final Mamore. This is now Gruagaichean, and it's 1056 metres high. As I'm speaking, a big cloud has just come over and there's absolutely nothing to be seen behind the camera. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to clear anytime soon, but I can't complain. I've been lucky for most of the day. It's a nice little ridge from the Munro behind me to get over here. But this Munro has 2 tops. The one that I'm on is the true top, but just to my right hand side there is another top. It's slightly lower, but involves a little bit of descent and reascent over to it, so I'm not going to go over there today. Especially when there's no views, I just don't see the point. So it seems to be clearing ever so slightly, so I'll try and show you some of the views up here. So like I say, it is clearing ever so slightly. There is the other top, just there. I think it's about 10 or 15 metres lower, but it does involve a little bit of scrambling down and back up. So like I say, I'm not going to do it today. So that is the fog and mist back in again, and it looks like it's going to start raining, so I don't see any point in lingering up here any longer. I think I'll just make the descent back to Kinloch Leaving, where I'll give you my review and a little bit of news as well about what I'm going to be doing next. So as I made my descent down, things quickly cleared and I got a nice view down Loch Leaving and down towards Kinloch Leaving. So that's me just making my way down now. I'm nearly back at Kinloch Leaving, maybe half an hour away. It's a fantastic view down Loch Leaving there, the Papa Glencoe just in the distance. I've had all weathers today. I went from t-shirt to jacket and gloves to having to put sun cream on, now back to t-shirt weather. So yeah, typical Scotland. But I better give you my review of these 4 Munros that I've done today. The last of the Mamore range, really enjoyed them. I think I'll give them a strong 8.5. As I said at the start, the hill walking in this area is fantastic. Rocky ridges, and it wasn't actually too difficult today. it felt a lot easier than what I'd done on Ben Starav. Even though ascent is not that different, to be honest. I think this must be over 2,000 meters, over probably 15 or 16 miles. So, but anyway, this is gonna be my last video for 2 or 3 weeks, as in 3 weeks today I'm gonna be on the Cullinan Skye. I really can't wait for that. And that is the reason that I've done these 4 today. It takes my total to 189 Munros. So if I get 11 on Skye, fingers crossed for good weather, and it all goes right, then I'll hit a bit of a milestone on the last Munro there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to giving my legs a little bit of a rest as well. Over the last few weeks I've done 9 Munros, so yeah, it'll be good to get a little break before seeing the Munros on Skye. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Another long one today. But yeah, hopefully you'll join me for some more Munros in the next one.